Hello everyone, welcome back to Ballroom Feed. Today we're going to do another wedding video, and this is going to be our 5 simple tips to help you improve your wedding dance. Let's get right into it. We're going to start with tip number 1. So this one seems fairly obvious when you're thinking about it. When you start learning the dance, a lot of the times we start looking at our feet. So the tip number 1 is going to be to look at your partner or your person, okay? So let's demonstrate it poorly if we're just kind of looking at the feet or maybe looking around. It looks a little awkward. Now if we just keep it with each other the whole time, even if he were to do a turn, something like this, I'm gonna try to find him right away. And this is just gonna keep you connected throughout the whole dance, and it's also gonna give you those everlasting photos that you're gonna be looking for. Okay, so tip number 2 is gonna be take your time and don't rush, especially on certain patterns that don't have specific timing. So what I mean is, say we're doing the rolling in and out, we go really fast, whoa, and now I go kind of out of control. We don't have any of these moments. Of course, this is an exaggeration. But it's okay to actually really milk all of these moments and have a moment here, take your time, have a moment and have a photo, take your time, have a moment, and then once again, and we can just really milk all of these moments. And you can see how much better the first or the second one looked comparatively to the first one. So that's a nice tip, and you can also just kind of cherish those moments with each other because it is your special day. So tip number 2, take your time and don't rush. So tip number 3 is going to be to make it natural. One way that we can make it natural is not to plaster a smile on our face the whole time and just stare at our partner like this. What we can do is actually just relax and breathe, and you can actually have a conversation with each other if you feel so comfortable. So let's demonstrate maybe with a plastered smile. Now it doesn't look so natural. So now we're laughing, maybe we're talking to one another, and it's just a lot more natural this way. And when you kind of like dance with somebody without choreography, typically you'd be maybe chatting, maybe not, maybe staring at each other, but you wouldn't probably be like this. It just looks a little unnatural, and it's also gonna feel really unnatural to you. So just make sure it's okay to laugh. I always say it's the best thing to do because it's gonna relax your entire body, which is okay, and you're also gonna get the most like natural pictures. They're gonna be candid, you're gonna enjoy yourself, and it's gonna relax you instead of being so stiff and awkward.
Yeah, some people think it's taboo to talk during your first dance too, but really it's actually okay to maybe have a little bit of a conversation and break the ice a little bit and feel loose and comfortable. Because typically if you're going to be talking, you're going to be smiling and enjoying yourself instead of feeling like you have to be quiet for this whole 2 minutes or whatever it is. You don't want to be too stiff, you want to be relaxed, so talking is actually okay.
Absolutely, especially if you have more of a simple routine where you're kind of looking at each other more often. If you have like a Dancing with the Stars choreography, then of course I think that's the minority, but it's a little bit different in that case.
Yeah.
But most people, this is kind of the base, and you'll be kind of with each other more often than not.
Yeah.
So tip number 3, make it natural, don't plaster on a smile. Don't be afraid to talk to each other. All right, so tip number 4, this one seems obvious, but a lot of people forget about it. It's to practice in the shoes that you're going to wear on the day, and that includes the gentleman. So ladies, whether you're gonna wear high heels, whether it's gonna be flats, I've actually worked with someone who's wearing sneakers, it doesn't matter. Just wear the shoes that you're gonna be wearing on the day. It's gonna make your life so much easier. That goes for the guy. I know it doesn't seem like much, but they do feel different. The way it moves, the way you turn on the floor, the way it grips the floor, especially if you're doing any sort of lift or trick or anything that's gonna maybe cause you to slip around a little bit, then definitely practice in the shoes. And don't be afraid about getting them scuffed up because it's better to practice in them than have like a little scuff mark at the end of the day. You can always get those buffed out or kind of fixed by a shoemaker. Okay, so that leaves us to tip number 5, and this one is gonna be to not use the entire song. We would recommend to keep it around 2 minutes. So that's kind of the sweet spot. So what you can do is you can just have the DJ kind of fade it out for you after 2 minutes. You can have somebody edit the song for you. On our custom choreographies, we offer to do that for you, so we could potentially do it for you. So there's a lot of options you can do with that. But to make it 2 minutes is a really comfortable amount of time where you can enjoy it, you can show off what you've learned, and it doesn't feel like it's dragging on for not only you, but maybe potentially your guests. So it's just like the perfect amount of time to leave everyone really happy and comfortable. So that's what we recommend, and I think it's gonna bring you the most success at the end of the day. So those are our major 5 simple tips. Obviously the last bonus tip is just to don't forget to enjoy it. because it is your special day and you do want to have like those memories for yourself. You don't want to be stressed out. I mean, it's going to show in the pictures and then you're going to be stressed out and you just want to enjoy the day. You've worked so hard for it, so you might as well enjoy it. And those are our 5 simple tips on how to improve your wedding first dance. If this is your first time on our channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button, like the video if you did. We'd love to hear what you'd like to see next, so don't be afraid to leave us a suggestion down below. Also, we do have a lot of things up on our website, which I'm going to leave down below. It includes all of our content. If you want to join our subscription, you can access everything we have to offer. You can preview pretty much everything, or at least see what we have. So go check that out. You can do the free trial first and then really decide if it's something for you. But we'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.